Okay, lads. Colony achievement. Have at least one toilet in the colony and a bed for each duplicant. Printables. We don't need more duplicates. We got a full 10. Oh yeah, 12,000 calories of spicy tofu. Yes, please. Sweep that shit up. All these crabs eat it. Why was I building this gas filter? Oh, that's right. I wanted to start tapping into natural gas and using that for power. What is this output again? It outputs leak polluted water and our best built above a waste reservoir. Ah. I've got way too many of these batteries. I don't need all the batteries. If this thing's gonna leak polluted water, I suggest that we actually put like a solid wall in there, and it should just drip off down here, and we can make like another little catchment for it there. Could just keep mopping it up, but that's not really a long-term. It doesn't pipe out polluted water. Pipes out, I think, carbon dioxide. What's up, Mizuma? Look how heavy the carbon dioxide is there. Copper ore to copper. Oh no, that shouldn't be on forever. I've got my little suits so I can get down here to this crude oil. And I was hoping that there might be a volcano, what's it called again, a geyser, a crude oil geyser. But if there was, we would have seen the, what's it called again, the type of metal. We've got a couple geysers here. Where are my geysers? I'm confused. Ah, there you go. Neutronium. Right, so let's set a few goals for this session. In order of priority. Aha! Okay, good. I already have access to pinch of pepper nuts. And balm lilies. What are we going to need? We're going to need ladders so I can reach that pepper nut. We might as well bust in here, but then that's going to release all that hydrogen. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to mine in through the bottom here and build a ladder up. That ought to do it. What the hell, we might as well even declare this to be a nature park. What's that under? Medicine? Base. Ooh, I could build an espresso machine. I probably should. Okay, so in terms of priorities for this session, let's just finish this up right here. I think I want to get this natural gas generator going. Although, do I really need to? I mean, got a wood burner ready to go here. We've finally put all of our coal generators onto smart batteries and automation. You know what, I only need one smart battery. That should make it a little bit more efficient. Don't need all that reservoir. Power reservoir. Okay, so ventilation. Gas pipe. power, we can run that thing there. This needs to output natural gas. Bam! Hope this works. If we've done this right, then it should pipe natural gas through this pipe here into the generator. Output carbon dioxide here where it gets sucked up. The carbon dioxide gets emptied out here where it gets scrubbed. Clean oxygen goes down into the bowels of the base. Just need to account for the dirty water that's going to get produced here. And I think the way I do it is... have it run down here. And I have to think of something that I'm going to do with it. We'll see where the water drops, because, hang on, let's go, if I go like that. And automation wire. Any water that drops down should just pool here, and then once it overflows, it'll drip down there. I think. Research. Let's just keep researching everything. Should we finish medical? Let's finish gourmet meal prep. At some point, I want to clean up the gas in the space. I'm gonna have to put another pump in there to pump that chlorine out. I wonder if I could maybe put mesh tiles there. But look at this amount of polluted water. Where's it all coming from? It's coming from the scrubber. I need to actually start cleaning it. I have to put a water filter here. I mean, the dirty water is coming from the toilets and the sinks. So all the dirty water that's currently coming out there, maybe we just send it across. All of this dirty water to this reservoir. That's getting too full now. We'll let it get a little bit higher. But we are very, very close to being able to focus on drilling down and getting our hands on crude oil. Arcade cabinet, nice. The arcade cabinet and the espresso machine, it's fine and everything, but that's only for morale, and morale isn't even that bad right now. So I actually want to grow some sleet wheat here, but on my offline colony, I found that sleet wheat is so incredibly inefficient. Like once morale starts becoming a problem, well, I mean inefficient, it takes a huge amount of clean water. Yeah, the fertilizer. How much fertilizer do we have? 20 kilograms. Let the fertilizer keep going. Using dirty water. And it's outputting natural gas, which we will pump eventually. Put that output into there, and then it'll get cleaned by this filter. No power. Why isn't that thing running? Ah, yes, I need to switch on the wood burner. Hang on. Automation. I could put an automated wire on the gas filter, but I don't quite know how that'll work, if I'm honest. What are my little colonists doing? It looks like they are just completing the pincher peppermint collection area. Excuse me. This is going to be balm lilies too. Reed fiber, balm lily. And it's enough to make medicine. I don't need much more, I don't think. I mean, no one's sick anyway. Should we just set everybody to sweep all of this stuff just so that it's done? Let's see, what's under that balm lily flower? Where was I going to store that? Oh yes, here we go. What does balm lily flower count as? I think industrial ingredient. And balm lily flowers are used for producing food, so I think we have to make a specialized storage container for it. Yep, that's fine. God, look at all this natural gas. I've got to clean the air in this place. I feel like the gas is going to start flowing soon. We're at 3,500 grams of natural gas. It's quite a lot. Okay, our should start going soon. Someone's just got to deliver some lumber. We've got 12 tons of lumber. Skill point earned. Bits and pills. What I want you to do: tidy, supply, digging. We'll be nowhere near using that stuff. Building. Increased tidying, suit wearing. Someone's going to deliver some wood here. Surely. Are these lads here the supplying lads? What's he supplying? Oh, tofu. Power's gone out. We go. Gas is pumping. Although once it's just going to charge up this battery and I don't actually have much of a use for it right now. Suppose I can attach it to this western power grid. Maybe I should only start using this once. Wow, it makes a lot of water. Look at that. Let's make a quick little catchment here for this dirty water. And given that it's outputting more polluted water, maybe I should only run the natural gas generator once we are out of coal. Okay, here's the plan. Power, wire, join up to that, and then this one we can disable. So at least we've got one less generator burning coal. And then that'll take some strain off of the coal supplies. Okay, in the sick bay we want to sweep up all the balm lily. Industrial. Balm lily flower. So everything should be sweepable now. Excellent. Okay, it's almost plastic time, I reckon. I don't think this needs to be running anymore, actually. Maybe we should I just... See, I've got a ton of refined copper. Okay. So, power-wise... Okay, this is still keeping the Atmos suits going, though. Oh, jeez, I got rid of the battery. What the hell? Dumbass. That should work, question mark? Incubator, that's all the critter catching stuff. Not quite there yet. Ooh, lead. That's just a straight refined metal. Okay, that's actually worth knowing. Oh yes, I don't need both of these power transformers. Which one's a waste? I think that one's a waste. Power wires, rid of that. I wonder if up here, if we shouldn't turn this wood burning generator into just a manual hamster wheel generator. Okay, so look at that, all the gas pretty much been gassed. That all feels pretty inefficient. I think I could attach that to an atmospheric sensor and then it'll only start pumping once the gas reaches a certain pressure. It needs to be analyzed as well. Anyway, coal is staying stable at 17 tons, so actually wait. Enable this building, but only request fuel if we at below 20% batteries. Right, what's everyone up to? I'm pretty sure we've finished building pretty much everything. We have our pincher peppermint and balm lily harvesting area. We're starting to get some idle notifications, so that's good. This power sorted. Low of 20 and don't go higher than 70. Suits are good. Do we actually have a third suit? Is there an Atmo suit in there? There is. Fuck. Cool. And people are sitting around. That means it's time to dig all the way down. And I need to make a fire pole as well. 3-ton gold amalgam. Gold amalgam. I kind of wonder if I shouldn't actually make just a porta potty toilet down here, because I don't want my colonists having to run all the way back up. Just have to go to the loo. I was going to say, if this has a dirty water output, then we could just make a plum toilet down there, but it doesn't seem worth it. Research, valve miniaturization. Food's looking good. God, look at all this natural gas. It's going to start affecting the grow zone. Like, why isn't this growing? I think it might be because of temperature. No, 26 degrees, that's fine. Oxygen looks fine in the top of the base, but obviously at the bottom it's a bit of a disaster. Where's all this dirty water coming from? Doesn't matter. It's dropping down there. That's fine. Oh, iron ore. I thought that might have been neutronium for a second. I was like, oh yes, Giza. It's a long way to go. And they kind of have to hop up here as well. If I rewire this joint plate, which we can actually do there. I'll do, the joint plate. Doesn't even need to be there, damn it. Joint plate, deconstruct. But is there a regular wire there that needs to be deconstructed? Then they're gonna make heavy wire, heavy watt wire. Excellent. Power sorted. Gold amalgam fire pole. Now they can slide all the way down. That'll save them a bit of time. Oxygen down here is no good. But now some of them, now they aren't respecting the atmosuit dock. How do we get the atmosuit and maintain the fire pole? We just kind of don't, I think. Doesn't really matter. Is anybody in danger of suffocating? They kind of are. Look at that, it's a long way to go. So all this dirty water needs to be dealt with first. I don't want all of this to mix with the crude oil and stuff. And there's an oil reservoir. Right, cancel this shit for now. Gotta figure this out. They're gonna have to pump all of this water out. Yep, that's the best way to do it. And then we can actually move the atmosuit dock area. I want to maintain my whole screen-wide fire pole all the way down. Look at that. Technically, I could just dig through here, but nah, let's pump it all out. This is polluted water, which I probably want to get all the way up there. Unless we have space for another... We could make a big polluted water reservoir here, which is probably the easier way to do it. Okay, new plan. There. That will do it. That is a 9. Wait a second. RT 9. Allocate. This actually can help with air pressure as well, I believe. Oh, feck. Spits and pills. How do we get you out of there? Someone's got to come build that sandstone ladder. I mean, it's at a 9, so someone should come down there soon. Okay, let's cancel all of these priority 9s, because getting the piping is less important. Oh, there you go. This will actually be an excellent place for a carbon skimmer, because we're going to have loads of carbon here and it's nice and low, so hopefully some of this carbon will actually fall down there. And if this can be like on top of this reservoir, if it could be the place where the colonists pop up to get some air if they need it. I could make like a little air place, breathing area here. Yeah, it's polluted, but it'll do. Who's idle? Spits and pills? Are you fucking stuck there again? Oh, for God's sake. I think I'm gonna have to cancel all of the digging here just to get them to focus on building these ladders. Wait, why are pincher pepper nuts being stored in here? That's no good. I think what it was showing was the rot pile. Rotten pincher pepper nut. Pincher pepper nut should be kept in here. Cooking, yep, no, raw egg. The 029, it's funny you mentioned that. I was actually thinking about that. So I've been doing more work on my guide, my Battle Brothers guide, and now I'm not so sure I actually want to do the Legends mod yet. So looking at the Legends mod and how big it is and how all-encompassing it is a little intimidating for one. And the other thing is I'm busy writing the scripts for my guide and I've gotten to the late game stuff, and it occurs to me that if I play the Legends mod now, not having actually defeated a Lerock, not having defeated a Kraken, not having done Goblin City on regular Battle Brothers, then the first time I do all those things, it'll be under the Legends mod, which I don't want. So now I'm more inclined to do one more season without the Legends mod, but I kind of want it to be a fast track to the late game campaign, where what I'll do is I will make it not Iron Man, and I'll just save scum shamelessly on, like, you know, whenever things go badly. Be happy to save scum, just because I want things to go as well as possible, as quickly as possible, for me to be able to get to a position where I have a warband who can take on all the super late game stuff, which I need to be able to make the videos for the guide. And then once I've ticked off all that late game stuff from the list, then I can start the Legends playthrough. So I'm feeling like saying I want to go for Legends was probably a little premature. Lone Wolf is pretty cool because you start with a one very strong guy, but it's only one. What I actually want, I'm actually, of all the various playthroughs, the one I'm leaning to the most is actually the trading caravan background, just because it's going to give me a premium on all my trade goods. And I think that over the course of the entire fucking campaign is going to have the biggest effect. Guys, for fuck's sake, can we build this? Why isn't this being built? Unreachable dig. How is that an unreachable dig? You've got ladders there. And if it's... Oh, God. We just build mesh. I've got to get spits and pills out of there. Come on, yeah, okay, let's go. Oh, God, everybody... Everybody sleeping? Oh, it's paused. Made a mess, that's fine. Hassan is our builder. I don't want to give him digging, that'll make him upset. Researcher, brancher, medic, flying. Come on, people, for fuck's sakes. There we go. Now stuff's happening. Yeah, so long story short, I think I want to do the caravan hand background. And the nice thing is, like I said before, I'm actually off. I'm on holiday for next week and the week after, and then I want to spend out during the daytime. I'm going to work on the guide, and then in the evenings I'm going to stream that new Battle Riders campaign. So this current or most recent campaign was 75 episodes, which is like 75 hours. That was season 22. So season 23 is going to be nowhere near as long as that. I hope not. Actually, maybe it will be that long, because I mean it took 75 hours to get to 360 days, and we're going to need at least that to be able to get to the super late game. It's a lot to think about, but the one thing I am certain about is the fact that I don't want to do Legends unless I've actually like earned it. Because that's also another thing. If I go straight to Legends mod without having actually done all the late game stuff in the vanilla game, I would kind of feel like I haven't earned the right to play the Legends mod. Liquid pipes. I'll be interested to hear what people say about this discussion we've just had here, but one of these days I'll put that like a discussion video up onto the YouTube channel and see what people have to say. It's funny, like I'm consistently hearing from people that they love the lone wolf background, and you know, people keep suggesting it, but I find it the least tempting's the wrong word, the least appealing. But then again, I've been consistently wrong in the past, so maybe it is worth checking out. I just want money. I want to have a company where we have like a couple 100,000 gold saved up. I also want to get that have 250,000 saved up achievement. I need that achievement. Black Monolith, yeah, good point. Kraken, Lee Rock, Black Monolith, Goblin City, Orc City. What else am I missing out on? Kraken, Lee Rock, Goblin and Orc City, Sea of Tents, Black Monolith.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! Lukowenkia, fucking legend, are you, buddy? Unrefrigerated food, that means the power's out. Why is the power out? Supplying of the coal generator. Ah yes, I messed up everybody's priorities. building. Nice. Yes, from what I understand with the Kraken, you have to go to one of those legendary locations first, and that like opens the quest line. Then you talk to the dude who gives you a location to go to, then you got to fight it. But oh, and the witch hut. The witch hut is a huge fight as well. Got to do that. Makes me realize how much there actually is to do. Should I just pump all of this? Is going to take forever to pump all this out. Oh, it's got to be done. That is going to delay getting down here to the crude oil place. I could sink a second shaft down there, shaft, and pump up some crude oil. Oh, wait, got an achievement. Slick, enter an oil biome for the first time. Sweet. Ah, okay, I didn't know that. You said you wanted to sub, but you couldn't find that in your bio. Really? What? The sub button should be right there on the bottom. Yet. Well. Doesn't matter. No big deal. Okay, so where are we in terms of oxygen distribution? Looks fine. We got loads of natural gas pumping up. Good. Coal down to 15 tons. We're using about a ton a cycle. Algae, we've actually got more. You would. If you do the witch hut that early, you will get obliterated. Nice. Double oil reservoir here. Oh, obsidian. Magma. Oh. Let's think about this. So what am I going to do with the crude oil? I'll need a crude oil refinery and then a place to make plastic, which we should actually do here.
My liege. Good tonight. Will you come with me to Camelot?
Oh, you guys are the best. I've got the best subs. So let's say if we put a petroleum generator, which we actually don't need down here that much. We've got power running on the wood burner. We could put... Here's what we do. We do a separate plastic press room. Words are hard. Yeah. Not a refinement, no. Polymer press. It uses how much? 240 watts, not too bad. It makes a lot of heat. And it creates steam as well. Wait a second, let's think about that, because where do I want the steam to go? The steam will condense into clean water. Idle. Is someone stuck somewhere? Oh, for fuck's sake. I've kind of ruined this cold biome. It's going to heat up eventually. Because it's down to -7 already. It's going to start getting into shit. Okay. Cool. No more spoilerino, please. Nice lot. Okay, good. So we've got breathing space for the colonists to use here. This is going to get cleaned up. So they've got a place to grab some air. Should I not get a second pump going just to pump this double quick? It depends. You know what? Disable that. Let's disable all of these. They're actually not essential right now. And then that'll allow me to run a second liquid pump. And it's just liquid pump all of this fucking liquid out of here. And I don't want to think about Battle Brothers now. It's making me keen to go play it now, but I gotta wait till next week. Battle Brothers is such an incredible game. I mean, I've got, what, 1,600 hours, and I'm so keen to play again. And I know I say this at the start of every campaign, but now I've got a setup that I'm confident is going to be the setup in terms of squad setup. I know exactly what I want to do. It's going to be good. Another achievement. What was that? It's not raw, oxygen not included, but oil flush. With this we can do, build at least one. A nature reserve, a hospital, a rec room, a great hall, a bedroom, a washroom, a greenhouse, and a stable. We need a stable. How is that tile an unreachable dig? Because that needs to be built. I'm quite proud of our little base, although it's hardly little at this point. Now research. Renewable energy is the main reason I want plastic. Get there. I think I might just not use fertilizer because the fertilizer synthesizer isn't super efficient and it's creating more natural gas, which I don't really want here. Curative tablet, thank you. I love the fact that my little duplicants can zip all the way down through the whole map. Fucking sick. Also, if I can get fishies in here, we can maybe try to feed them. Get all this stuff swept up first, though. Wait a second. Spits and pulls. And equip that suit. No! Didn't think you'd do that. I thought you'd carry it to the... Oh, you tit. So in the end, the Atmos suit actually wasn't really necessary down here. If I had just taken more effort earlier on to make sure that the atmosphere was breathable, it would actually have been fine. Anyway. Let's see. Absorbs, neutralizes heat energy when submerged in hydrogen. So I don't have a source of hydrogen yet, though. I would have to create one of those oxygen creating things. Breaks down clean water into hydrogen and oxygen. The batteries they're looking fine. So pipe blocked. Okay, so that's actually fine. So this won't run while the pipes are this full, which is totally fine. I mean, the battery is fine. That's going to run between 20 and 100. With the skills here, I'm not actually exactly sure what I should be doing. Like, look at how unhappy Hassan is. What's his problem? He's so unhappy. And do I need to start having people go into suit wearing? We'll see. Skills wise, so Crazy Old Gamer and Lindsay. I think I should actually have them prioritize the supplying jobs. Abe and Travoldo. Life support, empty. This is coal mining, medical power, power supply. Okay, so your first job is to supply. And life support. Then you can store. So that should mean that these coal generators don't stand idle like this anymore. Stress up to 44%. Actually, want to see what it is that's upsetting Hassan. Hungry, popped eardrums. Breath. What if I can enforce certain people to wear? Clay. Nice. Clean oxygen. Excellent. Shit, that pipe is running. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? Cancel that sweeping. Who cares about that sweeping right now? Let's get this going. Does this need to be enabled before they'll actually deliver the suit? It looks like it, because the other Atmos suit's getting carried up to a storage area. I suppose it's also fine. There's the Atmos suit. There's one. Two. There's a third Atmos suit somewhere. Not so sure now. Is there a third Atmos suit? Well, we'll see if it gets delivered here. No one's wearing it, are they? Weird. There's a lot of water. That should get piped pretty damn quick. Okay, so while that's busy, let's think of another thing to do. Once all this water is pumped, these pumps will run the crude oil. I kind of need to... I wish that Paku had gone up here. Speaking of that, let's dig through here. I've got to decide where I'm going to put my plastic press. Needs to be in a cold area, or at least in a fully insulated room, because it's going to get fucking hot. But eventually we're going to have to abandon this cold biome as we heat it up too much. Okay, here's the plan. We go mesh tiles. And then the clean water will just get caught in this area, and then I can maybe... I can let it, I can let it pool there. And then we can pump it away. Need be. I do think it's worth having a carbon skimmer down here for a bit. That would be fine, I suppose. Here would be just 1800, 2700. I'll be here temporarily, I hope. Shouldn't be here for too long. Dirty water will flow out of it. And it'll need clean water, which can actually come through there. In fact, shouldn't this be insulated? We'll see. Look how quick that water is in there. What's the fishy situation? We got one little baby paku in there. I'm gonna need plastic before I can actually start catching these fish. And see, there's two of them down there now. So I can't mine away this abyssalite because then it's gonna raise up the area here. Well, those fishies are gonna have to die, but we'll just catch these other ones. How much lumber do I have? 12 tons. Yeah, I'm suspecting I only ever made 2 Atmos suits. Make another one. Aluminium, copper or iron? Copper. 1, please. Calories are good. Stress is getting high though. Okay, here's what we do. We go to clothing, we make a snazzy suit. We give it to Hassan. That will hopefully make him be not so stressed out. So I could make his room super fancy. What else can I chuck in here? I can't fit a wall pot in there. I'm not going to be able to grow anything. Oh yeah, I did play Battletech. There's a full playthrough on the YouTube. Arguably, I could actually go back to it because of the expansions. But I have far too many games to play already. What I kind of want to do during my 2 weeks that I've got off is I kind of want to do a replay of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. One of my favorite games of all time, and I kind of want to get back into it before Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 gets released. I've only ever finished the game with the one background, and there's so many different backgrounds. Espresso machine. What does it need? A rec room, a 480 power. Wow, we don't have the power generator for it. Actually, I can switch off the pump room, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the oxygen is overpressured down here. Arcade cabinet uses 1.2 kilowatts. Fucking hell. Why are you wearing that suit, Ashcan, you dumbass? You see, there was a third suit already. Absolute tit. So that should now increase his morale. Is his morale, Hassan? Oh, by 1. Okay, it's even now at least. Okay, he's not freaking out and getting upset. I just gotta wait till all those pumps. Could maybe dig down here and make a drainage area, but we could always try to just keep digging up and see if we can't get to the surface. And I've got to, looks like I've got to drain that polluted water as well. Where's it going to go? All the way down into the shaft that I don't want it to go to. It's going to have to get pumped. Could go up this way. Same story here though. More polluted water. Which we can get mop up that way. It'll be fine. Iron ore, we got loads of iron ore. Sandstone, give me. We have 0 sandstone available. Jeez, like. Are we using granite for the? That is though. That's okay. That's fine. Liquid intake as well. I suppose it would need a liquid intake. I'm gonna hook up this espresso machine, but I suspect that it's gonna put too much of a power drain on this grid. Which grid is fine? This eastern grid is probably fine. It's running the kitchen, the research, the fridge. Western grid is running an oxidizer. Pump room is off. Okay, now the western grid should be better. Yoo, look at him go down. Oh, I love watching my little colonists slide down the fire pole. This dirty water is going to be there forever. Water flooding. If I dig down, I suppose I can just dig all the way here and have it run into there. Like this. That ought to do it. wait, dirty water bottling. Save all that there. Let's have all the dirty water get emptied here. Yeah, we got a fishy. Did I see a fish there? We do. Look, a little paku. He's idle, he's wild, he's happy. I'll try to feed this little fucker again. I want to try to get a fish feedery going. Like, you can see how all of these have failed. Pretty sure it just needs to, like, that should work. Besides, this water level is only going to get higher and higher. So on, he's a happy lad. Suit wearing, tidying, extra strength. The espresso machine working? No, we don't have pincher pepper nuts. So pincher pepper nuts are under what? Edible. Cooking ingredients. Let's see, enable harvest, priority. And this stuff does grow pretty slowly though. Oh yeah, look, another geyser. But I can't cap the geysers until I have plastic. And I can't have plastic until I have petroleum. And I can't have petroleum until I've pumped all this dirty water out. All of them. What if he's going to eat? I hope he does eat. Does it say he's okay? He's 3 years old. How often, or how long until they lay an egg? And can you wrangle them? Is there anything you can do with a ranching? That's one thing I got to figure out. But I don't expect we'll be able to do that until we actually have the ability to catch critters. Oh, okay, we got food. Little fishy. Idle, wild, happy, tiny baby. Well, there's algae on the floor for it to eat as well, so... Next time I look here, I want to see a fully grown paku and a little paku fry. And his water level's not budging. I wonder if there's an achievement for having a fire pole go the entire length of the screen. Granite do we have? We have loads. Haven't I been in there? Or haven't I been in there? Let's get in there. I do kind of want to know what's in here. But I should be prepared to have to seal it off. I could probably cut down on commutes by just digging straight through here. I might as well turn this thing off. It's not creating enough fertilizer. Running it's a hassle. Whee! Look at him go! Look at him slide all the way down. Not too hot here either, which is good. Oh! There's another vent. Salt water, salt, granite, sedimentary rock, fossils. That's interesting. I've got to dig there, I reckon. Okay, so we... -7. It was -20 when we first breached this biome. Kind of want to keep the heat, the cold in as much as possible. Getting out there and it's getting out here in a big way. Ah, well. What are you gonna do? Oh yes, plastic press. Polymer press. And what does it have? A liquid petroleum intake. So I'm gonna have to pump the petroleum into a reservoir. Why not over here? This will have to do. Oh, wart seed. Yes, please. Now, is there anywhere that's heating up desperately? Like over here, I might want to chuck a wart seed over down there. In the base, temperature looks nice and cool. I might actually want to chuck a 24, 25. See, once it gets 30, then those bristle blossoms will stop growing. Oh, right, there we go. That's where we need it. Good work, lads. Keep digging. Oh, I love my little duplicants. Amazing. 2.5 wart seeds. So I wonder if it might not be worth it actually planting one of the wart seeds here in this cold biome just to make some small little contribution towards the cold. Actually, is that water containment even going to be big enough? I don't think it is. I think I should preemptively reinforce the bottom of it and then just make the walls higher. It's going to be so big and so deep. Hope the sides aren't going to collapse. We'll see. Also, is our little Paku eating? He must be. Nice, another cold biome. Ooh, saltwater geyser. I don't think that's really that great. That saltwater geyser, I imagine. I'll have to cap it. Can it be capped? Natural gas geyser. Ooh. What an achievement. Ghosts of Gravitas. Recover a database entry by inspecting facility ruins. Nice. I searched the computer, storing what useful data I can find in my own memory. View the entry. Let's see. Have you seen this? Please pay it no mind. If any of these journals reach out to you, deny comment. Articles that have been cropping up about us lately. Questionable research of Research Giant. What I'm going to do here to reprogram someone who is struggling with their morale. I believe it was Hassan, who isn't that high in morale. Maybe spits and pills. Hassan. Reprogrammed. Wait, why are the mushrooms germ covered? They shouldn't be. Ah, see, I didn't put a hand washing station in the kitchen. Rookie mistake. Okay, so duplicants of their genetic makeup neutralized. Hassan's brain is still vibrating, but they never felt better. Hassan acquired the beefsteak trait. Ooh, strength plus 10. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Copy settings. Deconstruct. So this is, where's the clean water? This pipes are becoming a bit of a mess. Maybe I should disinfect the whole base. Oh, definitely. Oh, look at this place. Disgusting. Great disinfecting. Paku, I imagine he's eating the raw algae on the floor first. Good. Fine. Crazy old gamer's got slime lung. Now remind me what medicine actually cures slime lung. We do actually have a medical ward that we built. Where is it? Let's see. Curative removes food poisoning. Medical pack. Active against slime lung. Hopefully we will actually see our doctor guy come and create medicine. Good. Bubbles. What you making first? Make the medical pack first, I think. Item and choose. Cool, we've got a basin. Anyone coming in or out, wash your hands. You know, why isn't the chef washing his hands? Damn it, Ashcan! Cycle 140. I suppose just the fact that we've actually lasted this long is pretty good. I see that's going to bug there now. Sweep. 9. So these pumps are running pretty much 24 hours a day. I think if I make a second outlet, it'll run quicker. Because it looks like it is bottlenecking. Let's see, does the liquid pipe say how much it can actually carry per second? 10 kgs of polluted water, I suppose, 10 kgs. And this pumps how much? Disable these just so we can focus on having those pumps running all the time. I really want to pump all that water out. I mean, it's gone down that much in one cycle, so 2, 3, 4, another 4 or 5 cycles and it should be all gone. Actually, this we can disable the compost because it's turning polluted dirt into regular dirt. That isn't a priority right now. Skills wise, Hassan. We need, well, actually, as a constructor, he does need improved digging. Ashkan is just a professional cook and a farmer. He doesn't need anything else. Lindsay, tidying, supplying. Lord, look at how that adds to your stress. Yeah, no more skills needed there. Doing it, lads. Cool steam vent. Cool steam is pretty great, actually. You have to go up there, though. Need to give this area a little wide berth. Oh, vacuum. Space exposure. We're almost at the surface. Whoa, that's new. I've never seen that before. Fuck. Oh, so I gotta build drywall there, I think. Well, we are super close to the surface. This is exciting. I infer that I will have to make a suit area here. Exosuit area. We will actually need exosuit area there. Where are we going to build it, though? Exosuit here, and then they go up there. So exosuits will go. Will be built. There has to be a whole room. God, the exosuits are good. I'm gonna have to pump oxygen all the way up there and send power all the way up there. Ugh. I have to create a pump room here. It was such a hassle. Anyway. Destroyer seeds. I don't need any of this stuff. That water's definitely rising. That's definitely sinking. Nothing else to do but wait now. That's just, I'm so psyched to have reached the space. Whoa! I think that was the sound of him. There's our meteors hitting the surface. We're really close to the surface. This is super exciting. Also, can I just go straight through here? Yeah, why not? I've actually got salt water down here now. Mop that shit up. I wonder if you can actually... You can mop up salt water. And then we can maybe make it a little dedicated saltwater storage area. Start keeping it all. I'm getting so scatterbrained. Did I build my petroleum storage? I did. I built it right here. Eventually we'll use these pipes to pump the petroleum. Yeah. Yeah, we are definitely gonna have to build this higher. 100% we have to build it higher. I'm gonna build it all the way. That's fucking a lot of water storage. So we don't have an artiste. He's got art skills, art fundamentals. Who loves doing art? Nobody. We got to print ourselves someone who either has loads of an 11th colonist then. Fuck it, I may as well make a whole new area here. These lads shouldn't have to live in these tiny rooms. Wait. Cancel it, cancel it! That's better. I love listening to them going wee and squeaking. Okay. Assigned to Spitzenpilz. Assigned to Otto. Ooh, Joya Seed. Nice. Right, so the next time there's a principal, we'll hopefully get ourselves an artist. I feel like we've accomplished quite a lot. Okay, we've actually got more algae than we did last time. Coal's down to 13 tons. So that is the main ticker that we're on, is coal. How's that unreachable? That, after that's dug, that'll be reachable. So the main challenge, I reckon, is going to be getting off of coal power before we run out of coal. Now, how do we get off coal power? I think we have to hope we can produce plastic, and then we can start capping these geysers for, hopefully, limitless power. Look at that. We're almost there. Cool. Atmos suit checkpoint. I think you got to put the checkpoint. Oh, that's new in an update. Okay. I want them going that way. The Atmos suit checkpoint never used to do that. I'm fairly sure. Oh my god, look at that. I don't even have enough for all of that. Let's do it halfway. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cancel these power wires, and we'll just have a little hamster wheel running here. A battery hamster wheel. Actually, no, on the other side. I don't want to go into that abyssalite. We don't have refined metal. We're out of refined metals. Look at all this water. Oh, fuck's sake. We will mop that shit before it gets too deep. God, one thing at a time. Alright. Let's make iron ore. We're gonna make 100 kilograms. We're gonna need, let's say, 500. This is the stage of the game that I actually struggle with now, because we're so far in that keeping all these balls in the air quite challenging. The ventilation here is going to be a little bit of an issue. I think I might even dig out here and then just pump carbon dioxide from this biome. Pump oxygen, I mean. Mafic rock, raw mineral, space exposure. Look at that. Regolith, filtration medium. Like, what is all this shit? Crazy. Exciting stuff. Am I going to need to do that? So we can build it from the inside. Well, I mean, if there's already that stuff there, then there's kind of no point. I mean, I can leave that as is, right? Like gold amalgam, sedimentary rock. Fine. Whatever. So this water level is rising. I don't know where from. Right. Yay, artist, doctoring, researching, supplying, operating. Nope. Cycle 150 coming up. A second, so that first, then that. I can close this off only once the water starts rising. This is the most hard-working colony ever. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna have to re-pipe all of this. This is by far the biggest water storage I've ever had. The size of it. Okay, that's enough for now. That's a hell of a good session we had. We accomplished a fair amount. Right, I need to stop again. I would like to stream for a little bit longer, but I'm going to stop because just until the end of the week, I've got a super stressful week. Like my job know that I'm going on leave for 2 weeks, so they are absolutely rimming me with work. I'm going to early night sleep, another short stream tomorrow night, but then the next 2 weeks, starting next week, I'm going to be streaming so much. I literally want to do like 8 hours a day. And I wonder even if, like, for during the daytime, my daytime streams next week, I want to stream, but I also want to work on my guide. I mean, why not, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone? Maybe I can actually stream the creation of the Battle Brothers guides. Why not? It's content. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. See you next time.